What is up, everybody? How y'all doing? All my signs of the zodiac. We haven't done a new love reading in a while for everybody. I usually for the main monthly reading, I'll try to squeeze in something with the new person, but I kind of fall short on zeroing in on just new love. So I've been working on it. So, I would just assume, to be honest with you, the only thing that I really have to go on is like my own experience. And I know that when I came to the tarot, when I was just a watcher, I was dealing with a situation that was a past person. So that's the only thing I really had to compare it to. So that is like my own experience. So that's one of the main reasons why I always focus on like the past person. So anyway, real quick before we get started, if you would like to find the information on how to go about scheduling a personal reading with me, please look in the description box of this video. Okay. That is the only way to schedule a personal reading with me. Okay. So please do not give money to any account reaching out to you with my pictures on social media or even in the comments of these videos. That's not me. If you want a reading from me, there's only one way to do it. You got to go to my website. Okay. All the information is in the description. Okay. So per usual, I didn't really think this all the way through before I came on here. I was just like, man, I ain't done it in a while. I haven't done new love. In a while. Man, did everybody get notified? I'm filling up slow. Oh, well. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Let's take a look at Aries. If you are not dealing with or interested in somebody new, this is not for you, okay? The first thing I want to look at is the new person's true energy and intentions. The new person. Either a new person who's just made their way in or maybe a new potential person. Either way. All right. Okay. Could be an earth sign for some of you. Oh, man. Okay. So, okay. Some of you... Now, if you've known this person for a while, I know this isn't going to be for everybody, but I know there's a select group of you who you've known this person for a while and maybe they were in a relationship, and I think they may have had feelings for you and then they ended that relationship. I'm really still seeing them tied to the past. And that for those of you new to my channel, I don't know about any other readers out there, but that comes up 95% of the time when we read the new person, past energy. Death card reverse, 10 of wands. This is past energy. Okay, this person's in a very rough transition in their life, still tied to a past person that they haven't really healed from. But I do think their feelings for you are genuine. Could be another Aries for some of you. I also have Scorpio and Sagittarius here. I also have Libra. Oh, okay. See, yeah. I think this person kind of goes back and forth a little bit. Lover's card reversed. They do have a lot of feelings for you, but there are days where their mind shifts back to the past. Their mind shifts back to the past person, and sometimes they kind of struggle. It's like they're back and forth. One day they feel a real strong connection. They have a whole lot of feelings, and then other days they're hung up on the past. This person's imbalanced. They are very imbalanced, but I don't think they have bad intentions. That's the main thing that I'm looking for here. When I look at somebody's intentions, I'm going to tell you right now, the first thing I'm looking for is, are they lying to you? Are they trying to manipulate you? Are they trying to play games with you? That's what I'm mainly looking for. Now, I don't think so, but I do think they are having a hard time completely letting go of the past and just completely giving it all to you. Okay. I guess we're going to go straight into the outcome. And if the outcome doesn't look so bright, then we will look at advice. How's the outcome looking for Aries and the newest person coming in? Page of Swords reversed. Okay, so I see some communication issues. And this is mainly for June. I'm mainly reading this energy for June. So Mercury should be out of retrograde by then. Two of Swords again. See? I'm feeling like, yeah, 10 of Cups reversed. Okay. So I'm not seeing a separation. I don't think this is separation. But I also am not seeing things actually making their way to the next level either. Because I'm seeing, I'm not seeing the offer being made to take things to that like next level. You know, you come together with somebody and then we start leveling up. The connection gets tighter and stronger. But I don't see that happening here. I still see a bit of a lull, a bit of a, I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead and get some advice. Let's go ahead and get some advice here. 10 of Swords in the reverse. 8 of Swords in the reverse. Okay. All right. So for now, just do the best you can to keep your eye out for red flags. Do the best you can to keep your eye out for red flags. And if a red flag pops up, let's talk about it. Now, you Aries, I know we ain't got to worry about that with you. You know, that is a good thing on your part. Sometimes you have a difficult time holding a thought in your head for a split second before it falls out of your mouth, right? And in this instance, that's a good thing. That's a good thing because we want to talk about the red flags. You know, let's communicate this. Maybe I'm misunderstanding. Maybe it's not a red flag. Maybe it's me. Maybe let's communicate. Let's talk about this. What's going on with this little red flag, man? What's up? Don't ignore it. And don't run from it either, unless it's like something super, super crazy. You know, I'm sure if you find out that this person is, living a double life, as a part-time prostitute crackhead, then that might be a red flag you want to run from. But, with like little communication issues and maybe you thought that they said something one day and their actions didn't match up with it, those little things. Let's call them out and be like, yo, what's going on? I could have swore the other day you just said this, but now you're doing this. So did I misunderstand? I'm not trying to jump down your throat. I want to make sure that I'm understanding. Like, what's the deal? Makes sense. Okay, cool. Doesn't look too terribly bad, but we just want to make sure that we work through that beginning period and whatnot. And honestly, the feeling of the energy here feels like there's potential. It does feel like there's potential. Okay. All right, Taurus. Did everybody get notified? Let me know. Oh, you did not. Okay, you did not get notified. Oh, okay. I wonder why. Okay. So Brandy was notified. Blackbird was not notified. Okay. Well, Mercury retrograde, man. You know how it goes. Oh, well. All right, Taurus, let's look at the newest person or the newest potential person. And let's see how they see you and their true energy and intentions. Ooh, the Chariot. Could be a Cancer for some of you. That's not a negative energy. Kind of feels to me like they would really like things to move, maybe faster than they are. Ooh, 6 of Wands reverse, 3 of Swords. Ah, man, come on, dude. Not this shit again. So this, I can't steer around it. I try to steer around it because I don't want it to just sound like I'm saying the same thing for every sign because that happens sometimes. But dude, one thing that I'm noticing collectively, when I read new love, this always comes up. Why are we jumping into relationships while we're broken? Why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? This person's still there. They're getting over it, though. I do think this person is doing some healing. But I think that this person might have like some PTSD from something bad that happened to them in the past. You know, I do think that they went through something pretty toxic and traumatic. So this person has this battle. They have a lot of feelings for you. There's a part of them that wants things to pick up between the two of you and move really, 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 really fast. But then there's another part of them that is like still traumatized from a past relationship. And they're struggling up in their head, not sure whether or not things should move fast between the two of you or if they should take it slow. You know, could be an Aries for some of you. Yeah, you may think that this person doesn't really, you may question whether or not this person actually has a genuine interest. And I think that they do that. But, you know, most of the time, whenever I'm going to speak in this person's defense, I could end up being wrong. But whenever we experience something bad that happens to us, that is the direct result of making a stupid emotion-based decision, how do we usually react to that? You make a stupid emotion-based decision, you end up getting hurt really fucking bad. How do you normally react to that? You want to push your emotions aside and use your logical mind. And that is your ego's way of building a defense mechanism to try to prevent that from happening again. And that's what I think they're doing. That's what I think they're doing. It is affecting the connection. It is affecting the connection. I think they spend a lot of time sitting around stalking your social media. Spending a lot of time. This feels really awkward. There could be a lot of awkwardness between the two of you with the Ace of Swords, Page of Swords, both reversed. Could be a Pisces. I got Pisces, Gemini, and Aries here. Okay. Well, it doesn't look like bad intentions. It just looks like it's coming from a place of being very broken. And just to let y'all know, it's very likely for things like that to come up probably for the rest of the sign. I'm going to try to steer around it. I'm going to try. But if I can't steer around it, then I won't. Because one thing I don't do here on my channel is make up bullshit and blow smoke up your ass. That's one thing I'm not going to do. There's plenty of readers on YouTube that will blow smoke up your ass because they're scared of your mean comments. I'm not scared of your mean comments. I really don't give a shit. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you what comes through. So, all right, let's look at the outcome here. Let's look at the outcome here. Boo. Four of Swords. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay. Man, you know what? I mean, I see you holding back because you can sense that something's off. You can sense that something's off, and I see you holding back. I do see you really holding back. I'm not seeing separation. But I can see where you're really holding back and not really allowing yourself to give all of yourself to this right away. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. So things are moving forward kind of slowly between the two of you. Things are moving forward kind of slow between the two of you. Let's get the best advice. Best advice for Taurus. Okay, don't walk away. Don't walk away just yet. Hang on. And the King of Cups. Okay. So this is a real slippery slope. Okay, because you cannot fix or heal somebody. You can't do that. But you can support them. That's what you can do. You can be there by their side and support somebody through their healing process, but you can't do it for them. And a lot of times, whenever you're dealing with a situation like this, where somebody's traumatized, you know, and whatnot, and they're scared that you're going to hurt them like the past person did, how do you prove to somebody that you're not like the past person? How do you prove it? if there was a way to prove it. How do you do that? Time. Time. It's going to take time, because you can tell them until your face turns blue and the cows come home. I can tell you all day long that this is how I am. I'm not like that. I don't roll like that. This is, my philosophy on love and relationships. This is how I feel. I can tell you that all day long. But at the end of the day, that doesn't prove it to you. Time. Time is going to have to pass in order for them to observe your actions long enough to where they let their guard down. Okay? So just be patient. Be patient throughout this beginning phase here while this person slowly lets their guard down and learns to trust you. All right, Gemini. Gemini. Well, let's look at the newest person coming into Gemini's life and their true energy and intentions. What do they want from you? What do they want from this connection? How do they see you? How do they feel about you? New person Gemini is dealing with. Boom, boom. Ooh, the Nine of Pentacles. So this person may have been single for a while. They may come across as very independent. It might be just a little bit intimidating, just a little bit. This person could possibly be pretty successful too. Could be an earth sign for some of you. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay, they're very guarded. They do have a positive outlook. They have a positive outlook, but they're very guarded. And you know what? I kind of feel like right now this is a tough one here. Because with the Star card, could be an Aquarius, and the Seven of Cups, I don't think they have one foot out the door. I'm not going to say that, but I will say they're not totally closed off to something better possibly showing up. For those of you who came to this reading wondering whether or not the new person is going to ghost you, I don't think so. I don't think so. But this feels like you're going to have to prove yourself. This is the type of person with this Nine of Pentacles here, Seven of Wands. This person, I feel like you're really going to, and I don't want to say work for their attention, because you shouldn't have to work for anybody's attention. If I have to work for your attention, you can fuck off. But I think you're going to have to prove to them, like, why should I commit to you? What is different about you? Because I know every person out there, every man loves to say, I'm not like other men. Every woman loves to say, I'm not like other women. Okay. Prove it. Show me. Show me. That's cool. I believe you. Show me. I don't know about you, but I've heard lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of women say, I'm not like other girls. And you know what's funny? Fellas, back me up on this. Or ladies, if you're into women. Usually the people who say that end up being just like other girls. And maybe men too. Maybe men. I'm not into dudes though, so I can't speak for that. I'm sure there are dudes out there like that, but I've met lots and lots and lots of women who love to say, I'm not like other women. And then they turn out to be just like every other woman. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what the energy that I'm feeling here. I'm feeling this person is a tough cookie to crack. Yeah, they're a tough cookie to crack. I feel like you're going to kind of have to prove yourself to them a little bit. And this kind of feels like you. That might be a little bit off-putting to you, isn't it? Might be a little bit off-putting. Okay. Okie dokie. Well, let's look at the outcome. Outcome. What's the outcome? Let's look at the outcome. King of Wands. oop, oop, oop. One more. This deck's getting an attitude. I might do a deck swap here in a minute. Page of Pentacles reversed. Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Pentacles reversed. Man, it doesn't really look like this is going very far. It really doesn't. It doesn't look like this is picking up traction and really taking off and moving forward. Not really. And I'm going to refrain from pointing fingers. I'm going to refrain from pointing fingers. But in your defense, Gemini, if I was in your place, at the end of the day, if you don't see what I have to offer and what I bring to the table, I don't need you in my life. I know. Now, okay, let me ask you this. This is the ultimate test, okay? Imagine walking up to any random stranger on the street, any random stranger, and ask them, what do you want in a lover, in a relationship? Imagine what they might say. I think most people, everybody's different, but most people would say very similar things, right? Honesty, loyalty, commitment, trust, open communication, right? Isn't that what most people say they want? Well, here's the question. Are you offering that? That's the question. That's the question. If you can go in here and tell yourself with a clear conscience and a clean heart, yes, that's what I'm offering, and they can't see it, you don't need that. If that's what I'm offering and you're too stupid to see it, I don't need you in my life. No, because I don't know about you, but I'm not going to bend over backwards to try to make somebody like me. I'm not. Give a fuck. Give a fuck. You don't like me? All right, cool. Deuces. Bye. You don't have to. You're not required to like me. That's where I would be with it if I was in your place, Gemini. So let's get a little bit of advice here, because I don't know how I feel about this. Seven of Wands reversed. Yeah, so definitely let your guard down. Make sure there are no third parties. Open up communication. Make sure as long as communication is as open as and they're like, I'm open. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not hiding nothing. I'm not lying about nothing. This is me. What you see is what you got. Now the ball's in your court. I'm an open book. I'm an open book. There's not much more to me. This is it. If you don't like it, then go on then. Now I walk away. If that's not good enough for them, deuces. Bye. See ya. Go find, if you think you can find better, respectfully, go find it. All right, I'm going to do a deck swap here. Who is that? Gemini. Cancer. Cancer. Deck swap. Deck swap. Okay. Well, let's take a look at the new person Cancer is dealing with. New person Cancer is dealing with, and their true feelings and intentions, their true energy. How they feel about you. How do they feel about this connection? What do they want from you? What are their hopes, dreams, and expectations? Let's see. Okay, Two of Pentacles reversed. All right. So I think, hang on. And the Hierophant. So they do want long-term commitment. They do. Yes, they do. I think they're for a period of time, a very brief period of time. I think they were kind of struggling and juggling you and somebody else, but I don't think that lasted very long. I do think that they did go ahead and make up their mind to choose you. I do think they did. God damn it. But Two of Swords. Okay, so they did go ahead and make up their mind to choose you, but with the Two of Swords in the heart of the spread, they don't really know whether or not they made the right decision. They don't really know whether or not they made the right decision. There's a part of them that still kind of has their options open, you know? Five of Cups reverse. So they're trying to look at the bright side of things here. Yeah. So this is really confusing. No, well, not confusing. It's just complicated. They did choose you. I think they chose you. There was they were juggling two people. They chose you. They're still not 100% sure though. They're still up in their head wondering whether or not that was the right decision. And I don't know about you, but to me, that's a big old red flag. Big old red flag. Ace of Cups though. But at the end of the day, big picture. Okay. Hierophant, Ace of Cups. They do want long-term commitment. They do want something long-term, stable, committed. They want true love. They really do. They really do. But I think they're trying a little bit too hard to figure it out, you know? Trying a little bit too hard to figure it out. Why do y'all water signs always attract like people who are so logical and analytical? Y'all always do that, man. Y'all always do that. All right, let's see the outcome here. Outcome, what's the outcome? What's the outcome? Boo, boo, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, it's off to a slow start, but it is taking lift off nonetheless. It is a slow start, but it is a start. Okay, good. So after a certain period of time, okay, so for those of you who came to this reading wondering whether or not you're going to get ghosted, no, I don't think so. I do think that with enough time, this person is making up their mind that they want you and just you. It's taking them a little bit, though, because to start this off, I think they had a choice between you and somebody else. Well, they dropped that other person and chose you, but they were still up in their head like, did I make the right decision choosing Cancer? I don't know. And then I think they kind of kept their options open, you know, if something better comes along. And I think that's slowly fading away. And probably later, because like I said, this is mainly for June, mainly. Yeah, I think that offer will be made. Man, this person is so damn wishy-washy and fickle, dude. Two of Cups. Okay. We got to get some advice here. We got to get some advice because this person's too damn wishy-washy, man. And I'm going to tell you what, there's a lot of things out there that do require a lot of thought and a lot of consideration. But when it comes to your person, like your fucking person, when the universe brings you the person it has picked for you, do you believe that either of you are going to be the slightest bit confused and unsure about each other? Is there going to be any confusion or any uncertainty if you're dealing with the person the universe has picked for you? That's just the way I look at it. So that's why. Okay. So the advice, don't try to force it. Don't try to fight it. Don't set your expectations real high. You know, it has to happen this way. It's not supposed to happen that way. Within the bounds of common sense and moral fortitude. Okay, I have to put that in there. Let it flow as naturally as possible. You know, let it flow as naturally as possible. And there's some potential here. But I kind of feel like if you overdo it on either end of the spectrum, either do too much or do too little, this might fall apart. After the month of June into July, I think, as we enter into Cancer season, I think the energy will really intensify between the two of you. Okay? All right. Okie dokie. Leo. Well, let's take a look at the person Leo is dealing with, the newest person. newest person, and let's see how they feel about you. What's their true energy? What do they want from you? What do they want from this connection? What are their hopes, dreams, and expectations, thoughts, feelings, and opinions? Newest person Leo's dealing with. The Four of Swords reversed. Ace of Cups reversed. Three of Swords. Come on, man. See, no matter what, no matter what deck I pull from, dude. So they're, God damn, I'm telling you. Okay. Tell them, tarot readers, tell them what this means. Tell them. I ain't even gonna say it. What's this mean? Everybody who reads the tarot, what does this mean? They're heartbroken over a past person. Every time, dude. Every time. Every single time. But I feel like this person has a bit of an inferiority complex. Okay. Right now, they're kind of walling themselves off because they are so vulnerable and somewhat broken. And they don't want, yet again, to allow themselves to fall madly, madly in love just to find out that you don't give two diddly shits. You know, I think that's what happened to them last time. I think they, at some point in the past, was a victim of unrequited love. You know, they fell madly, madly in love and with somebody who didn't really love them that much. So they're afraid of that happening again. So with this could be another Leo for some of you, with the King of Pentacles and the Strength and the Justice, I feel like they're kind of walling themselves off and they got their guard up. They got their guard up. Okay. Yeah. Right now, they're really trying to look big picture and they're trying to figure out whether or not they should put a lot of work into this or not. Communication may be a little bit funky. There may be some awkwardness between the two of you. But I mean, the communication is open. It is open. I do see a lot of communication. It just may not be very clear, concise communication. You know, maybe a little bit weird and funky and awkward, you know. They are, oh, see, I knew it. Okay, so they know that the minute they let their guard down, they're going to fall slap the fuck in love with you. They know it. If I let Leo in here for 1 minute, I'm going to fall so in love I won't be able to think straight. So right now they're trying to analyze you and get a good idea as to where this connection is headed before they allow themselves to do that. Okay. Let's look at the outcome. What's the outcome for Leo? What's the outcome for Leo? Ba-boom-boom. What's the outcome here? Okay. Ooh, the Chariot. Okay. Let's get that 10 of Cups, man. Let's get that 10 of Cups, though. That 10 of Cups, though. Okay, so things are going to start picking up and moving pretty fast between the two of you. But this person is still struggling with a bit of an attitude problem. And you may hear this person making a lot of excuses, you know, because I kind of feel like they got a bit of a shitty attitude. They got a bit of a shitty attitude and they probably make a lot of excuses like, oh, sorry, I was cheated on, you know. Don't you hate it when people do that shit? Like, I don't give a fuck who you are, dude. It's 2022. It's 2022. Okay. Show of hands. Who's been cheated on? Show of hands. Who's been abused? Show of hands. Who's been manipulated? Show of hands. Come on, man. We've all been fucked over. Okay, that doesn't give you a license to treat somebody like shit. You know, that's just where I'm at with it. Like, if I was you, I'd be like, I don't give a damn about your excuses. We've all been cheated on. We've all been fucked over. Heal from it. You know, pull your big boy panties or your big girl panties up and fucking move on, move forward. I got no time for that. If you're too broken to be in a relationship, get the hell away from me then, you know? I'm not going to be your punching bag just because of some shit that somebody else did, you know? Hell no. That's your advice. Tee. Okie dokie. Virgo. Let's take a look at Virgo. The new person Virgo is dealing with. Let's look at their energy and their intentions. Let's look at their true energy, their true intentions. How do they see you? How do they feel about you? What do they want from you? What do they want from this connection? What are their thoughts, feelings, and opinions? What are their hopes, dreams, and expectations? The Chariot, okay? Could be a Cancer for some of you. Don't want to speak on that just yet, though. Hang on. Now Lovers reversed. So this person feels very independent. Oh, shit. What's this all about? This person feels very, I get a real strong, like, I don't need you feeling from them. You know? 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups. I don't need you. Emperor. Could be an Aries for some of you. Thank you, Rosie, for that super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you. This person feels very independent and they're nervous. They're very, very nervous. Let me get a few more cards here. This is not telling me much. This is not telling me much. 8 of Wands reversed. Ace of Cups reversed. This person feels nervous, dude. They're really, really, really nervous. It almost feels like they're looking. It's like they got one foot out the door, like waiting. You know what I mean? Like, I dare you. I dare you. Go ahead. Start an argument with me. Or let me find out you're talking to somebody else. Like they're expecting it. You know, it's like they're really anticipating a worst case scenario, you know? It's like they're preparing themselves for a worst case scenario. It's because they have a lot of feelings for you, okay? They feel themselves falling insanely in love with you, and it scares the shit out of them. It scares the shit out of them because this person, I feel like they really, really value their independence, you know? And they're a little bit nervous. They're a little bit nervous about losing that independence. Yeah, okay. Could be a Sagittarius. I also have Cancer and Gemini and Aries. Okay. Okay. Okie dokie. All right. Well, I guess let's just look straight at the outcome then. Outcome. What's the outcome for Virgo? What's the outcome? Outcome for Virgo and the new person. 7 of Cups reversed. Okay. So I don't see any other options. I don't see you exploring other options. I don't see them exploring other options. Ooh, and the 10 of Cups reversed. Wheel of Fortune reversed. Okay. So I don't see either of you walking away, but I also don't see this moving to the next level right away either. Lover's card reversed again. Hierophant reversed. Is this going to be a separate? Because I would say that it looks like somebody's walking away, but the 8 of Cups came out reversed. 6 of Swords. Yeah. Okay. Let's get the advice because it doesn't really look like much is happening here. When you got the Hierophant, the Lovers, and the 10 of Cups all reversed, it doesn't really look like much is happening here. What's the best advice? Best advice, the Sun card reversed. Okay. All right. This is the tricky part. This is the tough part. This is the tricky part. Be sure that you can make sure that you are happy no matter what. Okay. If you can figure out how to radiate that happiness, and like really make it known, you don't necessarily have to say anything, but just let it be known. I'm happy. I'm happy because I said I'm happy. I don't need you to come love me to make me happy. I don't need much. I don't need a bunch of money. I don't need really anything. I'm happy. If you can figure out how, and this is tricky. I know it sounds easy, but it's really not that easy. But if you can just maintain a high vibration, that is what will make or break this. Because as you continue to ascend vibrationally and maintain a high vibration, this person's going to have one or two choices. Either make that vibrational journey with you or doses. That's what I would do. Just maintain the highest vibration you possibly can. And then the ball's in their court. Okay. And if they choose to stay at the low vibration and separate with you, well, you don't need them in your life anyway. Okay. All right. Libra. So we're slowly building up the chat room here. Is here? Let me know again. Y'all getting notified. There a few minutes ago, I had a lot of mixed answers on that. Some people said yes, some people said no. Libra. You did not get notified? Okay, Paulette did not. Sonia did. Paul T did not. Amanda did not. Tracy did not. Nesha did not. It looks like most people did not. Okay. No. Okay, cool. All right, well, thank you, Spirit 1111 for that super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Yeah, that's me. Is the advice. That's me. Advice, man. I'm gonna tell you what. Any tarot reader can tell you that you're not bound to the outcome of a reading. You can change the outcome of a reading. But the last I checked, I've never heard any tarot readers explain how. Like, oh, I can change it? Okay. How? And that's what I specialize in. That's what I specialize in, is manifestation and creating your future. Not just like if you come to me for a personal reading, most of the time, of course, every reading is different, but most of the time, I'm going to put a lot of energy into giving you the tools and the knowledge and the know-how to be able to spread your wings and create your own future. I want, when you leave watching one of my videos or get a reading from me, I want you to be able to say, you know what? I got this. I'm going to create my future myself. And you never need to come back to me or anybody else for guidance ever again. I hope. I don't know how successful I am with that, but that's my goal. That's my intention. All right. Libra. Sorry, Libra. I was blabbing. Sorry about that. All right. Okay, the Nine of Swords reversed. Okay. So I think at first, the person that you're dealing with was a little bit nervous, but they're getting over it pretty quickly. They are getting over it pretty quickly. They're a little bit detached, though. Now, they have feelings for you. They're just not really showing it. This person, I think you intimidate them a little bit. Could be an Aries for some of you. Yeah, I got 2 Aries cards here. Yeah, I think you just intimidate them a little bit. I really do. For those of you who came to this reading wondering whether or not the new person actually has feelings for you, yes, they do. But see, with the Knight of Cups here, I think this person's just a little bit immature. Just a little bit. So they want to try to play it as cool as possible, especially if you're dealing with a man. Okay. Men are horrible about this. I was horrible about this for years. I don't want to come across too desperate and needy. So I completely freeze over and don't show any emotion at all. You know, that's my solution. So I don't want you to think I'm desperate and needy and weird. So I just glaze over and freeze over and just don't show any emotion at all, which that's not a very good anecdote. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I feel like is going on here. I feel like they're a little bit emotionally immature, just a little bit. And they don't really know how you would react if they really express the feelings they actually have. So they're trying to play it off, trying to play it cool, you know. But honestly, with the Knight of Cups and the Hierophant, they dig in you. They digging the hell out of you, and they want long-term commitment. They'll probably somewhere near the end of June probably start opening up a little bit more, you know. Ten of Swords reversed. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Did I name all the major arcana? I have Cancer, Taurus, Aries. Okay. So their mind is made up. They're not wishy-washy. They're not confused. They know exactly what they want. They know they want you. They're just trying to be cool, you know? All right, then. Let's look at the outcome. Let's look at the outcome. Outcome for Libra and the new person. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. See, that's a bit off-putting to you, isn't it? I still see you up in your head, not sure what to think about this person. You might be overthinking them just a little bit. Just a little bit. That's an air sign thing. I'm an air sign too, for those of you who didn't know that. And you know, one bad habit that we air signs tend to have is overthinking people who really aren't that deep. How many times you done that? All my air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. How many times you done that? Overthink the hell out of somebody and give them way more credit than they deserve because they're really not that fucking deep. You know, I've done that. I think some of you might be doing that here. Thank you, Lisa, for that super chat. Alyssa, thank you so much. I hope I said your name right. Thank you. Appreciate you. Okay. See, this person's actually codependent. You might notice this person starting to like that little facade they're putting up where they're trying to be cool. I think it's not going to last very long. I think that little front is going to start to crumble. And you're going to start to notice that they're like clingy. They might be a little bit like possessive, a little bit clingy and possessive and like needy because they can't really hold it in for too terribly long. King of Cups. You're going to really start to see they got a lot more feelings for you than you know. A whole lot. Oh, and of course, there it is again, man. There it is again. So they're nervous as hell, losing sleep because they were burned in the past. And they're afraid that because they're falling this in love, you're going to do them the same way the past person did. But this is going to be long-term commitment. What's the best advice? Best advice. Okay. So be sure your mind is made up. Okay. Thank you for the super chat, Penelope. Thank you so much. Be sure your mind is made up. Okay. Don't be pondering any other people out there. Okay. Focus your mind on this one person. And Page of Pentacles reversed. Ten of Cups reversed. Don't take things to the next level until some boundaries are set. Okay. Because I think this is going to start to turn into a codependency connection, an emotional codependency connection, and some boundaries need to be set. Okay. Your feelings are not my responsibility. Okay. That does not mean I'm going to be mean to you. That does not mean that I don't care about you. What that means is I will do the best that I can to support you in any way that I possibly can, but it's not my job to make sure that you feel the way you want to feel. It's not. And I know there's a lot of people out there that think that way, and that is one of the top 3 leading causes of relationship failure. Okay, I don't care who you are, I don't care what your sign is, I don't care what kind of relationship you're in. Nobody is responsible for making sure you feel the way you want to feel. Nobody. Nobody. Okay, at the end of the day, it is our job as individuals to make sure that we are happy. I need to make me happy. You know, it's really selfish of me to demand that you make me feel a certain way. That's selfish as fuck. You can't read my mind. That's not your job, you know? I think some boundaries need to be set. Some boundaries need to be set, okay? And then I think there is some potential, as long as those boundaries are set, acknowledged, and recognized and whatnot. There's potential. There is potential. Okay. Scorpio, right? Libra, Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. Scorpio. Let's take a look at the new person Scorpio is dealing with. And ooh, the Hierophant came out already. Long-term commitment. Okay, so for those of you watching the playback of this, who just went straight to the timestamp and clicked it, what I'm looking at is, the first thing I'm looking at is the person you're dealing with and their thoughts, feelings, and opinions, their true energy and intentions. And before I even got to say that, the commitment card came out. Okay, so this person definitely wants something long-term and committed. Could be a Taurus for some of you. Ooh, they're having a hard time reading you. They're having a hard time reading you. Could be another Scorpio for some of you. Okay, so they have a lot of feelings for you. A lot. They have a lot, but for some reason, I think they're afraid. Like they're afraid that you're going to maybe ghost them. For whatever reason, they're I think this person's kind of paranoid, honestly. They can't read you. They can't tell how you feel. Matter of fact, they're probably watching this video right now trying to find out how you feel. And I'm not getting into that. What I'm getting into is them and their intentions and their energy. So they have a lot of feelings for you with the King of Cups here and the Hierophant. Okay, they definitely know that they want you, but they're trying to read you. They're trying to figure out how you feel. They feel like you are very, very deep and hard to read. Very deep and hard to read. What is it with their... Okay. So the main thing that I'm looking for here is intentions. Are they lying to you? Are they blowing smoke up your ass? Are they trying to manipulate you? Are they just trying to get a quick little hit it and quit it? That kind of shit. Not seeing none of that. Not seeing none of that. I'm thinking that this is coming from a genuinely good place. They're carrying a lot of past baggage, man. Carrying a lot of past baggage. But I do think that they're worried about whether or not they should completely open up. They don't want to burden you. They're afraid of burdening you. They're afraid of running you off. They don't want to run you off with their problems and their bullshit. Okay. Let's see the outcome for June. This is mainly for June. Let's see the outcome here. Outcome. What's the outcome? Ooh, Ace of Wands reversed. A loss of passion? Are you losing interest in this person? Okay, King of Wands, King of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so this is headed in the right direction between the two of you. This is headed in the right direction. It's just not moving very fast. You know what this feels to me? This kind of feels to me like one of those types of situations that there's never an official like offer that's made, you know? Two people start talking, and you're both into each other. We never really talk about what we are, or maybe we do, but it's never really like made 100% official. And then one day you wake up and you realize you don't want to go without talking to this person, Maybe you spend your first day in a month without hearing from them and you realize, oh my God, I missed you like crazy. I didn't know I had those kind of feelings. So you're going to realize that it's official and it's beneficial. But no, there was never an offer made, There's never, hey, are we fish? Can we change our relationship status on social media? Can I post a selfie with you? Nothing like that. And then just all of a sudden one day you're like, holy shit, I can't go without talking to you, What's the best advice? Five of Swords reversed. Okay. No sneaky shit. No sneaky shit. Page of Cups. Maybe you might want to make that offer. Because if too much of this energy starts building up between the two of you, it's going to start turning into tension. And the more that tension builds up, it could pop off into conflict. Okay. You might want to go ahead and make that offer. Yo, can we be fish? Can I change my relationship status? What are we? Might want to make that offer because it could backfire. It could. All right. Sagittarius. So let's look at the new person Sagittarius is dealing with, and let's get a glimpse at their true energy and intentions. How do they see you? How do they feel about you? What do they want from you? What do they want from this situation? Ooh, Ace of Wands. They digging you. Yep, they sure is. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So, how am I going to word this? I don't think they're hung up on a past person. I don't think that they are. They still had a past person in their thoughts. But I really feel like you are like a breath of fresh air. You're like a breath of fresh air to this person, especially if they've never dated a Sagittarius before. And you're like a breath of fresh air to them. So I think that your energy made it very, very easy for them to shut the door on the past, close that cycle out, and just totally good riddance to the past. They're walking away from the past and they're totally cool with it. They're digging you. They spend a lot of time sitting around social media stalking you, though. Yes, they do. There could be a big age difference. For those of you, okay, so this is for a select group of you, what I'm about to say. For those of you who the new person is somebody much younger than you, and you're wondering whether or not the age difference is like harming things in a bad way, no, I don't think so. People come to me for personal readings all the time, and they're like, oh, I'm so afraid that this person isn't into me because of the age difference. I hear that all the time. No, this person is digging you. Digging. D-I-G-I-N, digging. And I know that's not everybody. But even for those of you who there's not an age difference, I think your energy kind of awakens something in them that is very much like, how it felt back when you were in like junior high school, and you got your first little boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever, and that feeling when you were a kid. Oh my God. And then like, it's just like, oh, and you want to sit around on the phone all day, sitting around breathing through the phone till 3 o'clock in the morning. And I think it awakens that in them, which may have been laying dormant for years, because we start out that way, don't we? We start out that way. And then as we creep up into our 20s, we get shit on a few times. Then we're into our 30s, and most people in their 30s have been shit on multiple times. And then you get kind of jaded, right? You get kind of jaded. And every time you meet somebody new, it's like, okay, so what game are you going to play? You're at least going to be creative with it. You got a new lie that I haven't heard? I mean, are you at least gonna like spice it up? Like, I done heard every lie. I've been played, had every game run on me. So just all right. So when we gonna find out you're actually fucking somebody else? When we gonna find out you're just using me for my money? When we, just go through the list, and then that one person comes along that reawakens that original feeling that you had back when you were like a teenager. And I think that's what you've done. I do think you have awakened that in them. Okay. Thank you for the super chat, Sunshine Rose. Thank you so much. All right. Let's look at the outcome. Let's look at the outcome. Oh, yeah, by the way, everybody, I've decided to do something new. And I'm going to do, whoever puts the timestamps in the comments, I'm also going to put that in the description. So there's the little chapters, make it a little bit easier. And we got Amy B with a super chat. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. Thank y'all, man. Thank you so much. All right. Whew. I'm going to have to burn some sage here in a minute. The drain is hitting me. 9 of Pentacles. So I see you still staying pretty independent. I don't really know. I honestly am kind of thinking that you're pondering whether or not you're even attracted to this person. I'm seeing a loss of interest, and this feels like it's on your end. This kind of feels like you. I'm not going to lie. I don't see anybody getting ghosted, though. I don't see that. But there's something about this energy here that's a little off-putting. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I'm just kind of seeing you a little bit like not as into a connection as you would like to be. Okay. Could be a Taurus. I also have Pisces here. What's the best advice? Best advice. Okay, the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay. All right. It's very important that we don't try to look for a feeling that we felt before. That's a big mistake a lot of people make. A big mistake a lot of people make. Okay? They're looking to recreate a feeling that they felt before in a new relationship. I could give you 1,000 reasons why that's really fucking stupid, but let's just talk about a couple. Was anything that you've ever experienced in the past successful? Obviously not. So why would you want to recreate a feeling that you felt in the past with a relationship that wasn't even successful? Okay? That feeling that you felt is a very specific frequency. The frequency you're on and the energy that's created when you first come together with a person tells you everything you need to know about what's about to manifest between the two of you. Don't recreate an unsuccessful energy. Like, is that making any sense? You have any idea how many people are trying to recreate a feeling that they felt in the past that wasn't even successful? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Maybe, just maybe, true love, okay, doesn't feel like anything you've ever felt before. Maybe nobody can bring you love Doesn't work that way. You know how many people ask me, will I ever find love? Well, it depends on where you're looking for it. If you're wondering whether or not somebody is going to bring you the love you're looking for, no, that's never going to happen. Oh, no, that's never going to happen. Love comes from you, not to you. You find true love in here. In here. That's where you find it. And then the universe brings you the person that aligns with that frequency. See what I'm saying? That makes sense? So you don't want to recreate a feeling that you felt in the past. Maybe a connection with your person, your actual person, is going to feel different than anything you've ever felt before. Because obviously, nobody here has ever actually experienced true love. If you have, I don't know why you're watching me. I don't know why you're watching me. If you've experienced real true love and a connection with your actual person, I don't know why you're watching me. See what I'm saying? All right. Enough of that. Let's move on to Capricorn. Let's move on to Capricorn. Let's go back to these two decks. My favorite duo. I would have to say, this is my favorite deck duo that I've ever had in my entire career. The Witches Tarot and the Modern Spellcasters. All right. Capricorn. Let's take a look at the new person that Capricorn is dealing with, and let's look at their true energy and their true intentions. How do they see you? How do they feel about you? What are their thoughts, feelings, and opinions? Hopes, dreams, and expectations. Let's see. Moon card reverse. Could be a Pisces for some of you. Hang on. Hody-do, yo. Hody-do. Nine of Swords. Why? Eight of Wands reverse, the Death card. Okay. So this person, I think, has just recently completed a karmic cycle. Meaning, I feel like they have not just completed a cycle, but I think the majority of you are dealing with somebody who has completed a cycle that they've repeated many times, you know? And I think, like I said, they've completed it, so that's over. But the transition from that old cycle into a new cycle with you is moving very, very slowly. Very slowly. Very, very slow. So this person's very nervous. Have we read one reading for any sign tonight where there's not nervousness and anxiety at the beginning? This person's very, very nervous. They are afraid that you aren't feeling a connection. They're afraid that you aren't feeling a connection. I'm honestly kind of feeling like this person's still battling it out with a past person. Like they could have like a crazy ex that's trying to start drama in their life, like a psycho ex trying to sabotage their connection with you. You know. Thank you, Samantha, for that super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Yeah, man. Okay, so this person has some person who's trying to start drama in their life. Thank you for the super chat, Jeannie. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, and they're wondering whether or not you're actually going to stick around or if you're going to lose interest and leave. Yeah. Okay. Eight of Pentacles reversed. Two of Pentacles. Okay. So it's really up in the air right now as far as that goes. Really up in the air. There's somebody trying to start some kind of drama. They have some, I don't know, maybe a crazy baby mama, baby daddy, something like that, or some person that's trying to start shit in their life. And they're wondering, this person's really afraid whether or not it's going to work. You know, whether or not it's going to work. Could be like you could hear people spreading rumors about this person, you know. Okay. But I'm not seeing any bad intentions. Not seeing bad intentions. The Seven of Cups was reversed. So for those of you who came to this reading wondering whether or not the new person is talking to other people, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's see the outcome. What is the outcome? Seven of Wands reversed. Okay. So I don't think the drama will continue much longer. Some of you may not even be aware of it, because I feel like this person is so afraid of burdening you. So afraid of burdening you. Okay. All right. So things are picking up pretty quickly between the two of you. Yeah, it's just a slow transition. It's a very slow transition from the two of you coming together, getting to know each other, both of you letting your guard down and fully trusting each other, and feeling safe and secure in a long-term connection. But that's where it's headed. That is where it's headed. Okay. It's just a slow process. It's just a slow process. Okay. It is headed in a positive direction, though. Okay. It's headed in a positive direction. What is the best advice? Best advice. Okay. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable with this person. Okay. Don't move too fast. I know y'all hear me say this all the time, but don't try to control the rate at which this moves. Okay. Don't try to control the rate. Don't try to move too fast because you think it's supposed to be moving faster. And don't try to put the brakes on it and slow it down because you think it's moving too fast. Do the best you can to let this flow as naturally as you possibly can. And don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. You know, people think that vulnerability is weakness. It's not. It took me years to learn that. It took me years to learn that in order to actually be open and vulnerable to somebody without even knowing, I mean, you could completely and totally fuck me over. But if I can be vulnerable with you and secure enough to actually take that risk, I'm strong as hell. I'm very strong. Very, very strong. That's strength, to be able to be vulnerable to somebody who you don't even know. I'm giving you all the power in the world to completely and totally destroy me, but I stand secure and willing to take that risk because I know I'll be okay either way. That is strength right there. That is a level of strength that a lot of people don't have. Thank you, Mickey's Life, for that super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius. Let's take a look at the newest person coming into Aquarius's life, and let's look at their true feelings and intentions. Their true intentions, their true energy. How do they see you? How do they feel about you? What are their thoughts, feelings, and opinions, hopes, dreams, and expectations? Let's see. Two more. Strength card. Okay, could be a Leo for some of you. Okay, wow. Okay, cool. Cool. Looks pretty good, honestly. Uh-oh. So it could be very sexual. I do see a very heavily sex-based connection. But I kind of feel like this person is definitely battling some demons. They've got some skeletons in the closet and some demons that they're battling. Right now, they can't figure out whether or not they can open up to you without being judged. You know what I mean? They're having a hard time figuring that out. So I see, but with the Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups, dude, I think that if as soon as they feel confident that they can be themselves around you without being judged or without you thinking some type of way about them or whatever the case may be, then they're just afraid of wasting their time though. They're afraid of wasting their time. I think for those of you who it's possible, I think they would like children one day. You know, they may want to have kids if that's possible. And I think their ultimate goal is marriage too. But like I said, right now, they're waiting. They're still studying you. They're still studying you. And they're having a hard time doing that. They're having a hard time getting a good, like, solid perspective of how you feel and whatnot. You know, they're having a hard time reading you. So that's what they're doing. As soon as they feel secure with you, you're probably going to start learning a lot more things about this person. Wow. Okay, well, let's go ahead straight into the outcome then, because I'm curious as to how that would turn out, because that could go one or two ways, you know? That could go one or two ways. We don't want to let that string out too long. We don't want to let that string out too long. I don't know about you, but like after a certain point, like if I get to know you and we get to know each other and then we're connecting and whatnot, and I end up finding something out about you like 3-4 months later that you didn't tell me in the beginning, bam, I'm going to lose a lot of trust for you. I'm going to lose a lot of trust, you know? Thank you for that super chat. Noli, thank you so much. Appreciate you. So, I don't know. Let's just see. Let's see. Three of Wands. They're still waiting. Still waiting. Yeah, still looking for red flags. Up in their head, nervous. They're nervous and scared, not 100% sure whether or not they can open up and completely expose themselves and who they are, because they don't know how you would react. They don't know how you would react. So I don't really see a solid decision being made as far as that goes here. What's the best advice? Best advice. Queen of Swords, Nine of Wands, okay. And the Ace of Cups. Okay, so there's a hell of a lot of potential here. The best thing you can do is do everything in your power to provide a judgment-free environment, okay? See, if I expect you to be open, honest, real, and raw with me, I have a responsibility, don't I? Not only should I be open, honest, real, and raw with you, but it's my responsibility to provide an environment in which you feel safe and comfortable opening up and expressing yourself. If for whatever reason I make you walk on eggshells, then it's my fucking fault that you're not opening up and being real with me, isn't it? You know? So I know that that's very subjective, because there's some people out there who are just so sensitive that, you know, they flip out and shit their pants over nothing. But I mean, if you can take an honest look at yourself and say to yourself, dude, like, I'm as cool as a glass of ice water. I'm not going to judge. I'm not judging nobody. Like, there's no reason in the world why you should feel like you can't express yourself to me. And as long as, if you can say that, then it's their problem. Then it's their problem. Just do the best that you can to provide a safe, judgment-free environment. Okay? All right. Pisces. Let's look at the new person coming into Pisces' life, and let's look at their energy and intentions, their thoughts, feelings, and opinions, their hopes, dreams, and expectations. What do they want from you? What do they want from this connection? Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. So they really are big on equal give and take. I think this person's really big on that. Really, really big on that. Could be an earth sign for some of you. Judgment reversed. Okay. Oh. Ah, man. Okay. So this is definitely starting off as a sex-based connection. I'm seeing that. It's like this person really wants to get to know you. They want to form like a psychological connection. Like I really see this person being very big on wanting to get to know who you are as a person before they invest emotionally, you know? But at the same time, it looks very sexual. This person could have some habits that aren't so good, you know, could be into drugs and alcohol, gambling. They could have some bad habits, you know. That's cool though. We don't want to judge as long as they acknowledge it and they're actually working towards undoing those habits, you know. Different topic for a different video. But yeah, I really feel like this person is really, 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 really big on wanting to get to know who you are. And you may kind of feel like a bit of a wall up. But I don't really think, hang on. It doesn't really feel like it's coming from a bad place, I don't think. Yeah, see, they want to get to know who you are. They don't want to just jump straight in and become immersed in emotions. And then later on down the line, once those emotions wear off, you know, and everything levels out between the two of you, then they realize, holy shit, we don't like each other. You know what I mean? Thank you, Jessica, for that super chat. Thank you so much. So I think they're trying to do it the other way around. They're trying to do that the other way around. They're wanting to get to know who you are as a person before they invest emotionally. All right. Let's take a look at that outcome then. What's the outcome? So yeah, for those of you who came to this reading here wondering why it doesn't seem like they're connecting with you emotionally, that's what it is. That's what it is. What's the outcome? The Emperor. Okay. Oh, I kind of see you laying the law down a little bit. I see you laying the law down a little bit, boy. I don't know how long you're going to tolerate that. I don't know how long you're going to tolerate that. Okay. So I don't necessarily see this coming to an end anytime soon, but I don't see you responding very positively to this person's, I don't want to say inability, but to their lack of an emotional connection. Okay. I see it might start a couple of conflicts, couple of disagreements, you know, but I don't see you or them walking away. So I don't see that happening. What's the best advice? Best advice. Eight of Wands reversed, Three of Swords, Nine of Pentacles reversed, and the Knight of Swords. Okay. So what I would honestly do, if that's the game that they want to play, okay, beat them at their own game then. Beat them at their own game. You can do that too, right? If that's the game you want to play, okay, we're going to do that then. We're going to do that then. Then I'm going to freeze over and I'm going to become even colder than you are. So, hey, well, I mean, that's what I thought we were doing here. That's what I thought we were doing. What's wrong? Hey, you can do it, but I can't do it. I'm like, well, why? What's going on? No, I don't really feel like having sex. No, I don't really want to. No. I mean, you're the one who's like not wanting to connect. So I'm just playing your game. Like, don't play a game, but like mirror their energy back to them. Okay, let's do that then. And then now that you get to know me, I'm going to let you get to know me. I'm an open ass book. This is me. This is who I am. This is where I've been. This is where I am now. This is where I'm wanting to go. Here's my goals, my philosophies on life. This is who I am, you know? But if I'm not going to chase your ass, I'm not going to beg. I ain't begging for shit. I shouldn't have to. Shouldn't have to. Here's what I always say, and this is for anybody. This is what I always say when you're dealing with something. Do you know how many people come to me and they ask me, should I continue to fight for this? No. When it comes to love, you shouldn't have to fight for shit. If I have to fight for you, I don't want you. I don't want somebody I have to fight for. I don't want somebody I have to beg. No. If you was to take a step back and release and let go for just a moment, what would happen? What would happen? That's how you find out whether or not this is somebody you should be messing with. If I take a step back and I let you go and you drift off, okay, deuces then. If I go one whole day without texting you first and I never hear from you, okay, deuces. I'm not going to be the one that puts in all the work. If you're so wanting equal give and take, well, show me. Put in some effort. If you don't put in no effort, I see where I stand then. See, a person, if you pay attention, will show you who they are and what their intentions are. They'll show you. They'll show you. I'm going to take a step back and I'm going to let you show me. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say. When I very first meet you, I pay very little attention to what you say. You'll show me. I won't even have to ask. You'll show me. Give it 3 months. Okay, 3 months. Psychology says that nobody can put up a front for longer than 3 months. Okay? Within a 90-day period, somebody's true colors will start to bubble up. They will start to bubble up. And that's what I would do. I'd give it 3 months. Okay, after 3 months, I'm not saying that you know who a person is in 3 months, but their true intentions will be revealed. You know, whether or not they're putting on a facade or wearing a mask, a proverbial mask, you know, that will reveal itself within 3 months. So I'd give it 3 months. Okay, keep this person at a respectful, safe distance for 3 months. And then after that, that's when their intentions will be revealed to you. And if you ain't putting in no effort, that tells me everything I need to know. Doses. All right. I feel like those were the messages that all of my signs of the zodiac needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all so much for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all the love and the support and the positive feedback you guys show me every single time I get on here and do this. It makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.